I'm going to be sending in my CZ Scorpion Evo 3 carbine with the Fox suppressor. I'm going to be sending in my trigger group and having some work done on it. And I'm going to be sending it to Shooter's Element. They seem to offer a good service. What I'm going to be doing is, a lot of you know, if you own or have played around with a CZ Scorpion, that the trigger for the CZ Scorpion is usually about like a 9-pound trigger pull. So what I'm going to do, what Shooter's Element is going to do for me is, you know, the trigger group is kind of welded in. You can kind of see the nut down on the bottom. They have the whole trigger group is actually welded in place. So what they're going to do is they're going to cut that weld out. They're going to take my trigger group out, the hammer, all that. They're going to completely polish everything down. And they're also going to be installing some HB Industries lightweight trigger spring kit. They're going to install that in there. And then they're also going to install a flat trigger. A metal flat, or I think it might be aluminum. Some type of metal flat trigger. And then I'm also getting the extended magazine release, and they're going to go ahead and install that for me. And I'm getting the red trigger, the red magazine release. Then I also did order a red charging handle, but of course I have to install that. They are not an FFL, so you only send them your trigger group. I've owned this rifle for what, almost a year now, or kind of close to it. I've put, you know, a few thousand rounds through this rifle. I couldn't tell you the exact amount, but I've never had any problems out of this rifle. But where it is blowback operated, it does get pretty dirty. Like even the brass casings that's ejected out of this, they are covered in that black soot. I mean, it just gets really dirty, and I'm guessing it's due to that blowback operation. The only little trouble I've had out of this gun is sometimes when the shells get ejected out of the gun, sometimes they would smack me like right in the forehead or come right in underneath my shooting glasses, which kind of calmed down as the extractor kind of got smoothed out some. And then also this pin right here connecting my little folding stock here, it comes out after about 100 rounds or so. It starts coming back out. I've had to kind of knock it back in place a few times. I'm not sure if Loctite would necessarily work where it has a smooth surface. And also, I did not know this until recently, but the Fox suppressor here is just screwed on right there. And it can be screwed off, and then underneath it is a threaded barrel. So if you took off your Fox suppressor, it would look just like the old pencil barrel version. You just have to buy a little brake to go on the end of it. So I thought that was real neat. You know, you have the option if you want to use it or take it off or whatever. Then also, I've seen in some YouTube videos, people are saying that the grip here can actually be moved a little bit forward or back depending on your liking. You just loosen the screw and kind of move it and then tighten the screw back. I know some people don't really like this grip, but I personally, you know, it doesn't bother me at all. It seems to be quite good, honestly, to me. Let me show you some of the parts here, and I'll show you the invoice they sent me from where I'm having the work done. This is their website here, as you can see. And then there's like the extended magazine release, and the charging handles, and their trigger installation service. They have, you know, quite a few different things. I just wish, you know, since they have all this nice red stuff, they should have a red safety selector. That would be nice. And a maybe even like a red pistol grip or something like that. Alright, let me show you all the invoice here. Here is the invoice I got from them. You can see I ordered the reduced weight trigger spring kit. Then I also got the extended magazine release, was $45, which was really high to me. I'm not sure exactly why they charge $45 for a little piece. A CZ Scorpion flat trigger red was $35, which is really high. And then the improved charging handle was $55, which is a little bit ridiculous, but they are supposed to be great quality. And then the trigger installation service and a full polish job was $50. And I actually got a $20 discount, I guess, from buying them together and buying parts. The total for this was $193.92. So that's quite expensive just to have some trigger work done and then a extended magazine release installed. But of course I do get the charging handle. The red will really look good, I think. I probably will get like some type of red hand stop or something just to kind of match it real good. But you know, I want you guys to give me your opinion. Do you think having all of this done was worth the $193? And you know, you don't really get too much there for the $200. I really wanted to. Also, they have a real nice. I know HB Industries has the AK-47 style safety selector, which goes on like right here, and then down in this direction would be safety, and then this would be fire. So if you have it right here in the safety position, you know, your hand would be right here. All you would have to do is that, knock it up, and you're ready to shoot. But Shooter's Element, like the one that HB Industries has, is quite long. Like it would probably come all the way down to here. But Shooter's Element has pretty much the same thing, but it's just a little bit shorter. And but they won't. I think it was like $30 or so for it. But if it was red, I would have bought it for sure. But I'm really thinking about getting that also. Getting that done right here on the right side, and then just getting a left side safety delete, just a little circle there. I know some people have complained about the safety kind of digging into them, but you would really have to be all up on it. I kind of shoot like this, so it doesn't really bother me. But that AK style switch, after I seen some videos on YouTube on it, really makes me want to get it. But you know, after paying all of this, they honestly should have thrown that little AK style safety selector in for free. But you know, it is quite a bit of work. You know, the CZ Scorpion regularly has about a 9-pound trigger pull, and according to Shooter's Element, they're telling me when I get my trigger group back that it should be about a 3.5-pound trigger pull. So that's a big difference right there. Should definitely improve my shots, my accuracy, you know, faster follow-up shots, and it just be a smoother shooting gun overall. You know, I paid $1,000 for this little carbine here. I really do love it. In my opinion, it's one of the best pistol caliber carbines you can get. But you know, it is a little heavy for a pistol caliber carbine, but it's solid. You know, the parts are real beefy. It's made for fully automatic use. So, you know, me shooting it semi-automatic only, you know, I should never really be able to wear out this gun. CZ, I've contacted them about a magazine problem I had. You know, no questions asked. They sent me out new ones. I only had a problem with one, but they sent me out two. So, you know, I've had good experiences with CZ overall. You know, I really do love this gun. I actually even thought about buying the pistol version. But, you know, I don't know. I like the carbine versions a little bit better. The pistol version is good with the little, like, saw brace on it or something. But pistol version mainly would work at its best if you SBR'd it. And I'm not really trying to do all of that. But, you know, I really do love this gun. But please comment. Let me know what you guys think. Is all of this worth it? And I'm also going to be looking. I've seen them on YouTube. for the red magazine base plate. I'd like to get at least 2 of those. And also, I've started seeing drum magazines for this gun pop up. They are quite pricey. I believe a 50 rounder was like $80 or so, but I think there's at least 2 or 3 different companies making them, so that they'll probably get a little bit cheaper as time goes on. But I am glad though that they did come out with a nice little drum mag for this gun. I mean, I really love this gun. The best polymer I've ever seen on a gun. I mean, this gun is really top quality. It's just a joy to own. Every time I go like to the indoor range, some people usually always come up to me and say they either like it, can I hold it, can I shoot it. Everybody seems to really like the CZ Scorpions. Even just the look of them, they just look badass. But please comment, like I said, and let me know what you guys think. Is it worth it? And thanks for watching, and please subscribe.